Hello YouTube, this is KM Huey bringing you, I'll be bringing you a couple of replays. Two of them aren't going to be full replays, because I died, but I figure I do a really good job in them, and I kind of want to show you the strengths of the vehicles that I'm using. As you can see, I'm trying out the new XVM. I've never tried it before, and you know, as much as I talk crap about it, I think it could be fun. Or I think it could be a good stat to use, or a good tool, excuse me, to use, as long as you're not using it to suicide off the bat, or, you know, like make fun of other people and stuff like that. For me, it's good to know, like, okay, well, obviously, my team isn't all that great. I'm gonna need to make it work. So, right here, I catch the T34 in the open. He stops, so I'm gonna track him. That was dumb. And I'm just going to keep tracking him. My rate of fire means that I can keep him here until he dies. This is one of the strengths of the JT88. I really enjoy this TD. I fully recommend it to everybody. So right after I tracked and stomped the crap out of one of their T34s, their other T34 is going to come out to play. So I'm going to try and do the same thing. I get the track here. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to finish him off. Yeah, I'm starting to take some damage. I figured, you know what, even if I die, nobody on our team is dead yet. If I can take a second T34 off the field, my team's going to be in great position. Their KV5 comes over to try and save him. I managed to get the window here. I get lit on fire. But I get the kill. So I took two T34s off of the field. Now I'm just trying to do damage until I die. Because, I mean, I've got 9% HP, I'm slow, I don't really have, you know, a whole lot to do. So in the first 2 minutes of the battle, I managed to do 2,000 damage already. Take two of their better guns off the field, and now I'm severely damaging a third tank. I actually do not recommend this spot. You're wide open for Arty, unless, like, in this case, they're low tier Arty. I'm not so worried about it. I mean, now I'm worried about it. Either one of them can one-shot me. So I realize that backing up is a bad mistake here. The JT88's pushing towards me. I can't get behind cover in time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move forward. So hopefully he doesn't have any shots at my Lord Glacius. I don't know why I'm not shooting at the T29. I think I was a little more concerned about the JT88. I was hoping to just track him and keep him tracked, so maybe our Arty or something could do the work. But he doesn't actually offer me any good shots. I mean here, but he's kind of aimed up. So I'm pretty sure he fired a gold shell. There's no way he's gonna pin my superstructure without it. But I do believe this was a loss. As you can tell, most of our, or no, this was a win. But I'm gonna stop the replay here and start up the next one. Alright, welcome back. This replay, I'll be playing my T28 prototype. Now here's the other reason I thought that XVM might be interesting. I can see on their team that they're E75, and both their T34s are going to be the biggest threats on their team. So if I see them, I'm going to shoot them. Now there's two spots on this map that I really enjoy for any turreted vehicle. If you spawn on the south side, it's a spot I'm about to go to. If you spawn at the north side, it's kind of the same, but it's up here at the corner of D3. As you come up to these ruined buildings, there's a little dip, just enough for your gun to stick through. And basically protect everything. You know, all they're gonna see is mantlet. See it right here. And you can cover this whole street. So I actually enjoyed the spread of this team. I was like, yes, decent. So, the super person comes down and I get some good shots at the top of his turret. I see what's pushing towards me. My whole thought process here is to just hold off as much as I can. That's the only crappy part about this spot is you can I'll shoot for the weak spot here. Is if your part of your reticle is on the wall, you'll end up shooting the wall instead of the tanks in front of you. My shell kind of curved it right there and ended up hitting the spaced armor on the front of his turret instead of where I was aiming.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
Should have taken the shot at that T34 there. I probably could have pinned him, but
They're hit.
shell dropped just a wee bit. Ended up hitting the track instead of the upper hole. So now I'm trying to aim at the turret ring. I end up hitting the stupid rubble in front of me. So. Now the JT pushes down the road, which is pretty dumb on his part, but I figure, okay, well, we've got 3 tanks on that corner. I'm gonna go help support this way. The E75's over here. I know I can pin him if he gives me decent shots. So that's my thinking here. And all of a sudden our team starts to fold. I mean, look, on the east side, like we are pushed all the way through here, right? So you think this should be a win, right? They should sweep through and end up coming in and getting a flank on something, but no, they fail pretty hard. This could actually go on failed teams with the amount of tanks we lose derping in the city, and then those who got guys failing over there. I'm hoping the C75 is going to come around the corner, but he's actually pretty smart. I don't know. I don't actually think I see him the rest of the game, but I wish I knew what this was. There. I don't know what that does. Maybe it means I'm spotted. I don't know. So now I notice the tanks that were holding my rear end fold. Now I'm gonna turn around because my gun can't swing a full 180 point behind me. I figured the E50 can kind of cover my butt from those tier 8s, and I'm going to push this way and try and take care of these tier 8s. We still have the low and this T34.
We've hit them hard. It bounced off.
Well, it was the luckiest bastard. T34 was a little ballsy, but you know, he hit me, managed to do some damage. So I can't actually get a shot on him now. And I'm actually getting pissed off with him because he's doing a really good job of shooting and hiding. And then again, I get crappy ass bounce or a no damage pin. And it really annoys the crap out of me. Should have been a kill.
He's gone. Find another target.
Whatever. I pinned him that time. So I see this M46 coming down. I don't want to back up because I'm going to be exposing myself to the other tanks down the street. So I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to hit this guy when he comes around the corner. Hopefully do some damage and then try and do the little jinky thing and try and get a bounce. But
This vehicle has had it.
c'est la vie, and then get the bounce. So I managed to do almost 3k damage before I died. You know, I heard a bunch of their tanks, but this T34 is over here. He's almost dead. So I'm gonna move on to the next replay. Alright, so now I'm playing a T29 in a tier 9 match, and the E75 that was on the enemy team is very good. He's on my team this time. We definitely have this team outclassed if you go player by player. But E75 complimenting me on my prototype play. So I was gonna go this way. I was actually concentrating more on chat than the mini-map, and I didn't notice that everybody was going this way. If I had, I would have been over there more, and I think it actually saves my butt that I wasn't over there more, because I probably would have ended up, you know, somewhere across the bridge, and you'll see here in a bit. I would have ended up dying. But they got this -2. All he does is sit and cap. I mean, really? Seriously? Okay, that's a dumb move. You're a scout. You're not trying to cap. But so I'm coming this way to try and help out. We're obviously losing 2 light tanks down there because they derped across. So the only light tank that actually does anything halfway decent in this match is the 12T. But so I notice everybody's getting hit. There's the 12T. He's just kind of spotting a little bit. I'm not too worried about him. Won't do a whole lot of damage to me, so I'm just kind of set up to try and help out. So my thought here is to try and do some damage to this Lorraine, thinking he might be on the reload. You never know. But oh crap, he's got a buddy.
Penetration.
I end up eating an E75 shot right there. Maybe it was a 30. Yeah, it was an E75. But to me, this replay is pretty important because it shows what you can do as a tier 7 tank in a tier 9 match. You know, I always see a lot of people complaining, you know, oh man, what am I doing here? I can't do crap. I can't pin any of these tanks and blah 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 blah. Well, if you notice, I'm just here delaying. Like, I'm not actually you know, I'm not actually trying to kill anything. Take another shot from an E75. I mean, he's right across the river from me. I'm in an American. I should have been able to see him.
We've got them.
No. Alright, that was the 30. So I'm sitting here with 22 HP going, oh crap. This Type 59's charging across. And I'm like, I know he's coming for me. He's got to be. You know, he thinks easy kill on the tier 7. See, he turns towards me. And then he drives right in front of me. He's going for the full health 30, or the almost full health 30. Hey, if he wants to ignore me, that's cool. I don't mind. So I'm going to see if I can get any shots on the side of the C75, but he's behind the building, so I'm like, well, that 12T is keeping me lit. They're already going to splash the crap out of me here in a second. So after this Lorraine gets killed, I'm going to pull out and take out and shoot the 12T. Because he was more of a nuisance than anything else. So that was actually bad right there. I shouldn't have backed up. I kind of forgot he was there. This is when I kind of got annoyed with him and decided to shoot him. So obviously we are gonna win this match. This could probably be a win fail teams attack for episode for their team. Lorraine and the Type 59 pushing across like that was a bad idea. The fact that their E75s never once crossed a bridge and were anywhere near a bridge was a bad idea. They should be on the bridges trying to stop, or next to the bridges somewhere in cover trying to stop people from coming across. Like that one that just died was in a bad position. He couldn't really cover the north bridge. This guy's okay. He's been covering the south bridge. The IS-3 was worthless. I mean, but so as you can see, even with the tier 7 gun, I can pin the side of the C75. Yeah. So
We've got them.
I end up doing some decent damage to him. I went ahead and switched to gold at this point because I knew I was only going to get frontal shots at that 30. And you know, hey,
Enemy is hit.
I track him. So I'm a tier 7 and a tier 9 match, and I end up doing almost 2k damage. So the moral of the story is don't give up if you're under tiered. Alright, don't forget, if you guys get some fail team submissions, go ahead and or gameplay footage, go ahead and submit the replays to failteamswot at yahoo.com. I got one submission from somebody, but it wasn't, to me it wasn't a fail team necessarily. It was his team just got outplayed pretty well. They made some bad decisions at the start, but the bad decisions wasn't necessarily enough to lose in the game. It was just the way they played afterwards. They just got outplayed by the other team. So I won't be using that, but please don't take that wrong. If you're the person that submitted that replay, go ahead and submit more, man. I'm actually having problems finding some fail teams myself. I mean, like, I have bad teams, but like they're not really like fail. Like the T28 prototype game, to me that wasn't a fail team. That was just a team that got outplayed. They made a few poor decisions, like when they pushed through the city so hard. They should have hugged the corners a little bit more and allowed the tanks to come out to us. But they didn't derp in any one direction. They just, you know, like we had the east side, and then they got outplayed when they got over to the north. So, you know, I'm looking for fail teams. I'm talking just derping straight into the enemy, you know, leaving a flank wide open and having like mediums come in and kill your arty and flank all your TDs and stuff like that. Also, don't forget to check out Psychic Goldfish Prods on YouTube and on Facebook. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a good day / night / afternoon wherever you are, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.